Hello, beautiful people. I hope you missed me well. I missed all of you guys. I am excited. Now, remember my last video I said, move in silence? I've been gone for a year, y'all. That's what I meant by move in silence. And look at what I have created in moving in silence. So we have our Board of Truth manual, a beautiful board. You can use this board with any pendulum. And if you know you like to bring your divination board and this one don't break. So this is my new Board of Truth. It is the second version of the divination board, one that can identify the cards to who the cards are talking to. And I'll give you a little sample of it right now, okay guys? So I hope y'all like this video. I hope y'all stay tuned, and remember, if it don't resonate, let it slide on out your mind, okay? So let's get started with blessing the reading. So I call upon my higher self and the divine to bless this reading. I ask that all negative energies leave this space, and I ask for only things that connect to the light and the source, the divinely true, the highest of I, the almighty. And with that I say amen. I call upon also my ancestors to also bless this reading and give me the guidance and the clairvoyance, I meant to say, that I need to see in order to give an accurate message to my viewers today. And with that I say amen. So we are cleansing this space. Cleanse. My daughter stole my mirror, look, my daughter stole my bell, so there won't be a bell today. So we're gonna stay blessed and stay good. So let's see. So today we're going to do a 3-card reading, and also I have this mat available on Etsy, as well as this board is available on Etsy at Divine Motherly G and Divine and Motherly G's store. Both stores are mine if you're concerned. So let's see. This is one of my favorite decks. It always lets you know about magic and everything. So we're going to start with the conjuring cards here. So let's see here. Let's shuffle this up a bit. How are y'all been? I hope y'all been doing well. I hope y'all been doing lovely, and I hope y'all been successfully completing your missions on the other side here. I've been nervous. I've been feeling defeated, but you never know what's going to happen until you let it happen, right? Spirit, divine spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know? First card out, pair of shoes. Someone walking into your life or out your life? Let's see. Spirit, what else do we need to know? Spirit. Oh, we got 2 more. Well, we got 4 cards here. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. We got some reversals here. Let's see. Let me go get my board real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Did I say board? What I meant to say was my pendulum, because I'm like, hey, yo. So I got my pendulum, y'all. All right, Divine Holy Spirit, is this the reading that you want me to do? Saying yes, saying side to side, so that's a yes. All right. So what I'm going to do first is read the cards. We're going to see what these mean. So we have the 4 of Diamonds here, y'all. And the reason why I like reading this is because it is very accurate. And so I like to read the messages. They're not that long in here. So I figure it would be just as peaceful to use these as anything else. But I am having trouble finding the diamonds. There it is. 4 of Diamonds right on there. After a lot of searching. Shoes retain the shape of the foot and therefore the essence of a person. They show where you've been, the terrain you've traversed, and so on. Upright, the resting boots denote a pleasant crowd or meeting, the results of which will be determined by the company of the card keeps. The 4 of Diamonds foretells of a long wait for something. It can also prescribe a much needed rest after trials and tribulations. Like the farmer coming in from the fields before dinner and kicking off his boots to rest. What's needed to be done has been done. Now we wait. So guys, y'all been doing the work. What was needed to be done has now been done. So let's see here, Spirit. Is there anything on the Board of Truth that you would like to point out on that card? No? Alright. So this does not look like something that is going to point out. Anyway, so let's see who the King of Clubs is. So the King of Clubs, we got the King of Clubs here. A dark elderly man who is set in his ways and stubborn about everything. Although stubborn, he is a good husband and knows how to get things done. In contrast to the criminal King of Spades, this is the just judge. If this card shows him a reading, whatever bad comes before it ends with him if it's undeserved. In this case, of a curse sent to you. If it continues, it is justified. So, Spirit, are you trying to indicate that the collector have a curse sent to them? Alright, so say yes. So, can we use the red line, Spirit? Alright, Spirit, what kind of curse has been sent to them? Are you pointing to white magic? No. Well, I was hoping we could be lucky. Are you pointing to black magic across the way? Yes. So someone is sending you black magic, and we're going to go ahead and see exactly who it is for certain groups. So, Spirit, in the blue light line, is there a familiar that is going to be for the collective? Saying yes. So, who's doing the black magic? This for some of y'all, this could be an aunt or uncle. Who's the next wave, Spirit? For some of y'all, it could be a grandmother or a grandfather. Is there any other relationship, Spirit, I need to show? So this is someone that you see as an aunt or uncle figure, or possibly as a grandfather figure. So someone in the matriarch area, like level of age. Yeah, because it's showing this person as a snake, right? So when this card came up, it's basically saying you're doing everything right. You're not doing anything wrong. What's happening to you in this time is going to be justified. It's going to end with a particular man. So is this going to end with a particular man, Spirit, or a particular person? Is this going to be in the green line? All right, please point to the person that's going to end with. So this is going to end with your significant other or lover. That's what the card is indicating. So it's going to end with your significant other or lover. They're going to combat it. They're going to see what's been going on. And they're like, hey, nah, boo boo the fool. What you over here trying to prove? Basically like that. So you just be on your Q's and P's. Keep doing what you was doing. And we'll proceed. So now we have the snake in the reverse. All right, so let's read this. Some folks are snakes in the grass. No matter how many times they shed their skin, they are still a snake. The Jack of Spades represents a young man with dark features, dark skin, or dark hair, who has a rebellious attitude and shouldn't be trusted. Paired with the 2 or 8 of diamonds, y'all lucky you only got the 4. Paired with the 2 or the 8 of diamonds, this would signify gossip or a friend who isn't helpful, but their intentions are in the right spot. If it appears with the Ace of Spades or the Black Cat Joker, it represents murder. So guess what, guys? You ain't getting murdered, but you definitely got a snake in your energy. And they are real snake in your energy. So we're going to go deeper on that, and we're going to find out who the snake is, what they want, and what they bothering you for, because this don't make no sense. Let's go into that King of Diamonds. So with the King of Diamonds, it says, and this is, I don't think this card has a reverse. In the Cherokee mythos, the bear was generally a chief of all the animals in the mountains. He knew the medicines for everything and kept store of them for this. The black bear represents the King of Diamonds, an older graying man who has a violent temper when provoked to that point. Likewise, the king, being head of that soup for money, represents the bank of your store. Finances, like face cards, like all face cards, his actions and place will be determined by the company the cards he keeps. So he's keeping the company of a snake. So what I'm getting here is there got a snake in there that got an eye on your money, your funds, everything that's going on with you, and so you need to be careful. But at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Hearts. And the Four of Hearts basically says, the Four of Hearts represents a good social gathering crowd after a time of waiting. Reverse. And we don't need to read the reverse because it's not reverse. But you have people around you that are there to support you. Never forget that. When we have people around us to support us, it's hard to forget. Okay? So we're going to go a little bit deeper in this reading, y'all. We 10 minutes in, y'all. We 10 minutes in. I'm going to have to post this on TikTok, too. So if you're on TikTok, just so you know, hit that like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And then also hit that follow button on TikTok. You know what? Just hit the button, okay? I can't... social media is confusing to me, y'all. And that's why I stepped back. Because first TikTok going down... Now it's back. I don't know. And then going away again. So I said, let me just return to YouTube at this point because I'm not moving a fool here today. So we're going to be using the Vibe About It deck. Number 2, volume 2. Spirit, can you please guide us to the correct answers for all of this? So we're going to look at the correct path first and see what's going on with that. Actually, you know what? We're going to look at the mule. We're going to see who these supporting people are in your life and just go from there, y'all. We're just going to go from there, okay? So, Spirit, please clarify these messages. What is the Four of Hearts? Playing the field. Non-committal, keeping options open, desire for fun, variety, freedom, and exploring choices. So, you're exploring your choices and meeting new people right now. Spirit has said, do that. You're doing the right thing. That's what the Four of Diamonds is saying. You're doing the right thing by exploring your options and everything and being in people's corners. There are people trying to blame you. This is in the reverse, but that is being blocked because these people that are being blaming people are being called out for their actions. So that might be that gentleman that they was talking about that is there to defend you and stop it at the tracks. So now, people are trying to make power plays, asserting control, manipulation, having an upper hand. They want to withhold information to stop you from gaining support and allies from other people. But right now, they are fucking around and finding out. These people are fucking around finding out. They pushed the boundaries too far, and now they're experiencing the consequences because this wasn't the best idea. They have to learn the hard way, is basically saying. They learning the hard way, all right. Anything else in the Spirit? Yeah, they're getting a lot of turbulence, a lot of accidents, periods of disorder. That's what they're trying to send towards you, disturbing your life, disturbing your peace, disturbing you. That is coming from this energy here. So they're either negative intentions, spell work. They are doing the most. Spirit, do we want to continue reading on this half of the deck? No, we're going to move over to the other half? Okay. So, Spirit, can we talk about the Four of Diamonds? What is it that the collective needs to know about the Four of Diamonds? Rumor mill. So the rumor mill is going on. Someone's spreading secrets quickly, gossiping, and it's spreading like wildfire. Too many people in your business right now. But this came out in the reverse, so that's not working. That's not working. So you don't have to worry about these rumor mills going on because Spirit has you. Your ancestors got you. Yeah, you're making a home run. You're hitting it out of the park. Grand slam, strength and power. You're getting around safely and you're being successful. That's the Four of Diamonds right now. So keep what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Remember I told you, move in silence. I wouldn't have been able to do this if I didn't move in silence. So moving in silence is definitely the key because you don't want your haters out there attacking you, out there trying to shut your shit down. All because of petty hate. Like, that don't make no sense to me. I mean, I could never, but they could apparently. Yeah, you might be feeling like you're getting unwanted attention. Being put on the spotlight is putting you in an uncomfortable way. And you're being scrutinized. People are invading your personal space. But you got the candy shop. Like, you have a lot of options. You look good to people, and that's why these people are mad. They see you as something that checks all the boxes, is real stable, put together. Yep, you're doing pretty good, girl. Now, Spirit, am I going to use this deck to continue with this deck on the King of Spades, or well, King of Clubs? I'm still getting together the symbols, y'all, so just bear with me, okay? And remember, when my hand is moving, it's because of the sheer force that Spirit does on my pendulum. He'd be like, yeah, well, we need to handle that, okay? Spirit, what's this? King of Clubs. Tight spot. Ooh, someone's trying to put you in a difficult situation. You might need to figure things out, be more strategic, and you need to think outside the box, okay? Now, granted, a lot of people don't believe in spell work. A lot of people don't believe in... But a lot of y'all believe in negative intentions, wishing bad on people. That's the energy I'm getting from this. Someone is definitely wishing bad on you, wishing ill will on you, not hoping for a better outcome for you. They want things just to be increasingly hard, and they might be in your life being the snake that they is. And that's hard to understand, but a snake will always be a snake, yo. A snake will always be a snake. A snake only sheds its skin to be a bigger snake. So be careful about the people around you, because they're trying to make things difficult for you. Yeah, they're trying to say that you're trash. You're for the streets. But you're working through shit. You're working through all the messes and all the drama. So, like, if a problem comes to you, you're easily quick to solve it. And they're really astonished by this, because you're basically like, kick rocks. I don't care. You kick rocks. They think you stole the spotlight. Or they want to steal the spotlight. And make you their domestic servant. And treat you like nothing, basically. What else, Spirit? What else you want to say? Yeah, this is possibly someone that was a regretful hookup. Let's see what's this say. Moth to a flame. Temporary high, lasting low. Wish you never did it. Long-term ramification. Spirit, can you show me who this regretful hookup is on the board? This seems to be pointing out to someone. Let me move things aside, y'all. Alright, Spirit. Real quick. Is this person going to be identified in the blue line? You're saying no. Is it going to be identified in the green line? Alright, please point to the energy that is doing all of this to them. This might be someone that you see as a friend. Is that correct, Spirit? Someone that they see as a friend? Is there a different type of relationship this could be coming from? So this snake, and are we pointing out the snake? So this snake is a friend of yours. I just want you to know this snake is someone that you see as a friendly relationship to you, but it ain't that friendly. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not that friendly. So let's look at this. All right. Let's see how many people is in this reading. Spirit, how many energies is in this reading, Spirit? We got 4 energies in the reading. All right, so we got 4 energies in the reading. So we point out grandma, grandpa energy. We also pointed out an uncle and an aunt energy, and we also pointed out a familiar friend energy here. So it's the friend energy and the aunts and uncles that are kind of against you might be the black sheep of the, from what this is looking like. You looking like the black sheep at this point. You might have hooked up with a friend. If that's the case, I'm sorry for you. Like, you should have kept it separate. Yeah. They see your small acts of kindness. People are seeing your small acts of kindness no matter what these people try to say. And that's a ripple effect that's spreading across just your social group, because they're wondering like, all right, well, if you said this about this person, how come I still see them doing acts of kindness? Like, they can't be that bad if they doing acts of kindness like this. And now they stunting and stuff. They stunting her. They're feeling like that this person is double standards. They're giving unfair expectations in a relationship or being hypocritical. This could be someone at your job that is also trying to give you unsolicited advice. That friend could be someone trying to get you unsolicited advice at your job, trying to get you to make bad investments. But because you're still standing, people are seeing you as an unexpected blessing, or you have an unexpected blessing. Okay? Let's go further on a snake. Spirit, what other information do you want me to go on this side of the deck with the snake? Keep with the deck I have in my hand? Alright, he's saying yes. Alright. So, Spirit, tell me more about this snake in the reverse. Plot twist! Unexpected surprise, change in events, shift in direction, something unfolding surprisingly. So, the expectation they have for all these lives ago is going in the opposite direction. So, to give an example, say someone told people you was a thought box, a hoe, or whatever. Now, people are watching you and are like, yeah, she don't seem too much like a hoe, or he don't seem too much like a hoe to me. I think you just want to be with the person at this point. And now, let's see. Yeah, they're a manipulative ex. This is a manipulative ex that could be a friend too. And they're attracted to someone who's off limits. So, you might have a friend that's making claim on you or is claiming you, but they know they can't be with you. It's risky for some reason. This person will be a toxic lover. Sticks and stone, physically abusive. Yeah, this person, this energy is not good. They're clingy. They're trying to hold on to you. And their lies are being unraveled because they're catching feelings. Ooh, how the tables have turned on this energy. Tell us more, Spirit. Yeah, they didn't know you had a supportive circle. They didn't know they had people that would defend you. So all their plans don't work, because if you got people that defend you, people that are around there listen, they're looking at this fool like, oh, no. This person is definitely a good person. I don't know what y'all people thought. Yeah, everything that they were saying was make-believe. Fantasy. Completely an illusion. And people are now seeing this. Now that this person's gloves is off, they're trying to leave no evidence. But it's definitely showing that they had some ill intent. And they tried to look and appear innocent. Now, things are aligning and people are seeing you for who you really are. And you're on a winning streak, and this person's uninvited in your life, and they're just like, who are you? Like, do you even know this person like that? So they're perplexed why this didn't work. They're very perplexed, confused, baffled. They're really puzzled. How come this plot that they did not work? Because they see you as having so many lucky breaks. They just can't bring you down. They're being passive aggressive to you, trying to sabotage you at work. But what they don't know is there's a storm brewing for them. They think that their little ideology of them being perfect is something that everybody is seeing, but they're seeing through the cracks, and they're seeing that this person is fucked up. While you're having a financial flaw, you're doing well. You might have started a business, but they're seeing you as holding your head up high. Hold on, y'all. People always call me when I'm doing videos. I don't know why. But yeah, they're perplexed. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to do anything right now. And they're just like, all right, why is everything I'm doing falling to the wayside? I can't understand this. Why is everything that I'm doing coming to the wayside? Let's switch decks. Spirit, do you want to do the King of Spades, the King of Diamonds with this? Saying yes. Alright. Tell me this King of Diamonds. Who's the King of Diamonds? Ooh, this is the good one. This is the one that want to upgrade you. So you might have another energy coming into you. Getting or doing better than before. Not allowing others to treat you less than. You're upgrading yourself, actually. Spirit, is this another energy that I haven't found yet? This is that third energy, that fourth energy? Can you please point to the fourth energy for me? So this is someone that is possibly a significant other or someone that you want to be a significant other. It's pointing to lover. So they want to see you and upgrade you, but they're having this romantic rival. So whoever that friend is, they are plotting against this person, the King of Diamonds, to get you. They don't care about who this person is. It's like, she's mine or he's mine. Just really weird energy altogether. Yeah, Spirit saying you flirting with danger with this friend. It's risky, potentially harmful behavior, pushing boundaries, understanding negative consequences. This is literally a drama magnet. So right now everything might be dramatic, but things will cool down. Because you have boundless energy. You feel unstoppable, full of vitality. You might have felt a lot of energy drain in the past weeks, but now that has ended. And you're doing good. Spirit, what's the final message here for the reader? Spirit, what's the final messages for the reader? Out of sync. And a digital detox. While the silence. So keep your mouth shut. Don't speak to anyone that's like all up in your business. Get off of social media for a little bit. Let them wonder. Let them wonder about what's going on with you. Let them wonder about who you talking to. Let them wonder, because that's all that matters, is that you just let them wonder. Okay? So let's close out the reading real quick with a quick message. All right, Spirit. Is there any other messages you have for them? No? Can we close out the reading with an Awakening Intuition card? Yes? Alright. Alright, y'all. We're going to do one last reading. One last card. Spirit, what intuitive message do you need for my collective? Because all of y'all are psychics or have some sort of intuition. Actually, everybody has an intuition. It's not like, oh, I have a special gift. No, we all have a gift. We just have to tap into it. All right, just like that. Take an action step. This is your message. Act on intuitive guidance you've been receiving lately. Your intuition will then guide you to the next action step. Baby steps count. Be more proactive, increasing flows, moves stuck energy, and unlocks potential now. The universe operates on a call and response. Call out with an action step for responsive guidance. Avoid perfectionism. So, remember we had perfectionism here somewhere? Avoid it. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is all high and mighty. We have our differences among each other all the time. And then also, remember, if you like my Board of Truth, you can find this on my Etsy store at Divine Motherly G. And Divine Motherly G's, I sell a lot of things. I sell the tarot mats. I also sell the Board of Truth, and I also sell the Board of Truth double board with the divination on the back, as well as these little mat ones. So if you want to travel on the go and you don't want to break another divination board, because I have done that, this is the perfect way to go. Okay, so remember, this is the Divine Motherly Goddess channel. I hope to see you guys later, and y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all have a beautiful day, y'all. Peace.